Sarah. Hey, it's been forever. How are you?
Mabel. Wow, look at you. Still gorgeous as ever. How have you been?
Oh, same old. Work's been keeping me busy. How about you? How's everything going?
Well, life's definitely not boring. You know, with Shola running around and juggling everything at home, it's a lot. But I'm hanging in there. You seem like you've been doing amazing though. I saw your recent interview on TV, impressive.
Exactly. And hey, we should do something together, just like in old times. A spa day or maybe brunch without the kids. You deserve some time to recharge.
I would love that. It feels like a lifetime since I've done anything like that. I think it's exactly what I need.
Great, let's make it happen. You need to take care of yourself too, Sarah. We all do.
Thanks, Mabel. I needed this. It's so easy to lose sight of myself sometimes. Seeing you, it reminds me that I'm still allowed to dream even now.
I've been thinking much about Sarah lately. She's been through so much just to keep her marriage going, and now, it just feels like she's stuck in this endless cycle. 6 kids, and none of the support she deserves.
It's not just you. I saw her the other day, she looked completely exhausted. I mean, 6 kids and her marriage, well, I don't know how she manages it all. She's sacrificed so much for him. You'd think after all that, he'd at least be pulling his weight by now, but he's barely around, from what I hear.
She's given up a lot. I mean, we've seen it over the years, her dreams, her career, even her sense of self at times. Everything for the sake of keeping that marriage together. And now, with 6 kids, it's like she's drowning, but she won't admit it.
I remember when she wanted to go back to school, but he convinced her it was better for the family if she stayed home. She never even questioned it. She always put him first.
That's the thing. She's always putting everyone else ahead of herself. Her husband, the kids, but who's looking out for Sarah? She's been running on empty for years, and it's starting to show. I don't even know how she holds it together anymore.
She doesn't really hold it together, Mabel. She's just surviving day by day. I talked to her last week, and she looked exhausted. She didn't say it outright, but I could tell she's overwhelmed. 6 kids and no real help from her husband, it's too much for anyone.
Do you think she regrets staying in the marriage? I mean, she's given up everything to keep the family intact, but at what cost?
Honestly, I don't know if she even lets herself think that far. She's so focused on the kids and keeping the house from falling apart. I don't think she's had time to reflect on her own happiness in years.
It's hard to see her like this because I know she loves her family. But love isn't supposed to mean sacrificing your entire life, is it? She's done so much for them, but what has she left for herself?
That's the heartbreaking part. She's lost so much of herself in the process. And I don't even think she sees it. She's convinced that this is what she has to do.
But it's not sustainable. Sooner or later, something's got to give. Either she'll burn out, or the marriage will. She can't keep going like this. No one can.
What if we're too late? What if she's already burned out, and she's just going through the motions? It's like she's stuck between the kids needing her and a husband who, well, let's be honest, hasn't been there for her in years.
We can't let her keep suffering in silence. She's our friend. We have to find a way to reach her, to help her see that it's okay to take care of herself too.
The problem is, she's always going to prioritize her kids. And I get that, but she needs to understand that being miserable, feeling trapped, it's not good for them either. They need a happy, healthy mom, not someone who's on the verge of breaking down.
But how do we get through to her without making her feel like we're attacking her marriage? She's so defensive about him. She'll probably say everything's fine, like she always does.
Maybe we don't start with the marriage. Maybe we just focus on her. On helping her get some time to herself. Even if it's just an afternoon away from the chaos. Once she sees how much better she feels, maybe she'll realize that it's okay to ask for more. To ask for help.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. We can't change her relationship for her. But we can show her that she deserves more than this constant sacrifice. She's allowed to want more for herself.
Exactly. She's so strong, but even the strongest people need support. We'll be there for her, no matter what.
She's lucky to have us. And we're lucky to have her. We just have to remind her of that, remind her that she's not alone in this.
That reminds me of an old tale my grandma shared with me about how women always give up something important to be with a man.
Can you share the story with us?
I love to hear the tale too.
In a time long forgotten, a woman named Wura lived in a forest that stretched beyond the imagination. Beautiful as the dawn, free as the wind. But she carried a secret. Wura's form would change, transforming into a deer.
Wura transforms into a beautiful woman and shedding her deer skin, which she usually hide before heading to the market.
Another market day has come and night comes too soon. I have to go to the market to buy some items.
Akanni, who has been hiding behind a rock, watching as Wura transforms into the deer, finally came out from hiding after Wura left for the market.
What manner of creature is that?
Where is my skin? Who could have taken my skin? I kept it by the base of the oak tree. Who are you? Why do you follow me?
Wait. I mean no harm.
Did you take my skin? Please give it back to me, I have to go.
I saw you. I saw the deer, then now you. I don't understand. What are you? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
I am a deer that transforms into a woman. I would never truly belong in either world.
You are between two worlds.
Now you know my secret. I wander this forest alone, trapped between two worlds.
I have your skin and will only give it to you if you marry me.
Marry you? Okay. I will marry you only for 5 years, and after the 5th year you must let me go.
I will let you go after 5 years.
Okay, 5 years. You give me my skin and you let me go.
Yes, that is a promise.
Years went by like it was yesterday, and 5 years came, and it was time for Wura to leave Akanni based on the initial arrangement.
Wura, you have children for me, and I have come to love you over these years, but as promised I must let you go because I want to see you free.
Akanni returned Wura's deer skin.
Wura smiles, a rare, fleeting glimmer of hope flickering in her eyes. That evening, as the sun sets, Wura wears her deer skin and transforms once again into the deer. Akanni watches, a deep sadness filling his heart. The deer looks at him, and even though she cannot speak, her eyes convey her gratitude. Akanni places a gentle hand on her head, stroking her fur. In the depths of the forest, love bloomed between a hunter and a woman trapped between two worlds roam as a deer and as a woman. But their journey was far from over. For love, like magic, can change even the most unchangeable of fates. Wura gave up her dear world and decided to stay with Akanni as his wife forever.
My dear, I've lived long enough to see the ebb and flow of life, and one thing I've learned is this: never sacrifice everything for marriage. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that love and partnership are the ultimate goals, but you must always remember that you are a whole person first. Marriage, while beautiful and fulfilling in many ways, is not the only thing that defines your worth or your happiness. I've seen too many women, young and full of dreams, give up their passions, careers, friendships, and even their sense of self in pursuit of all for the sake of marriage. Society might tell you that being a good wife means making endless compromises, putting your partner's needs ahead of your own, and sacrificing your own ambitions. But that's not true. A strong, healthy marriage is one where both partners support each other's dreams, respect each other's individuality, and grow together, not one where one partner diminishes themselves for the sake of the other. I'm not saying that marriage doesn't require effort or compromise. It does. But those compromises should never come at the cost of your happiness, your identity, or your purpose. You must nurture your own life alongside the partnership. Don't let your own goals fade into the background for the sake of being someone's spouse. Marriage should complement your life, not consume it. Continue to pursue your career, your education, your hobbies, and your friendships. Stay curious about the world. Keep your independence. These are the things that will not only make you a stronger person, but will also make your marriage stronger, because you come into it with confidence, a sense of self-worth, and the ability to stand on your own 2 feet. That balance, where you can be your own person while sharing your life with someone else, is the foundation of a truly fulfilling relationship. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you feel pressured to give up too much for the sake of the relationship, take a step back and ask yourself, is this what I truly want? Will I be happy if I lose this part of myself? If the answer is no, don't be afraid to assert your needs or make a different choice. Marriage is not the end of the story. It's just one chapter. And you, my dear, have many chapters to write in your life. Don't lose sight of who you are along the way. Love deeply, but never forget to love yourself just as much. This advice encourages younger women to prioritize their own identities and aspirations within relationships, emphasizing the importance of balance, mutual respect, and self-fulfillment.